What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Today we are going to be picking up a brand new 2019 BMW M2 competition. This thing is, it's going to be a beast. I'm excited about this. So it's a level 192 stock. It's going to run us back about $104,000, which is pretty steep, but honestly for this game, it's kind of a mid-range car. Like, there's cheaper stuff and there's definitely way more expensive stuff. Check out this beaut right here, man. Oh, I'm excited for this thing. So you guys know, especially in recent episodes, we've really been running through a lot of the top-end cars, and there's still quite a few to go, and we're definitely going to do more episodes on those. Those are kind of the bread and butter of this series, but I'm looking forward to having a sports car in this episode. Like, this isn't a supercar, or it's not a car that we've engine swapped into a 1,000-plus horsepower monster. This is just straight up a sports car, so it's going to be fast, but it's not going to be that fast. We may do a couple upgrades, but we're not going to be engine swapping it and turning it into an all-out speed monster that's hard to manage. Like, I kind of want something that's a little bit more middle ground that we're going to be able to race some of the lower-end races with and still have some fun with. Like, not everything has to be about going 200-plus miles an hour, which I feel like this is going to be a good option for. These things are beautiful, and obviously the M2 is just insane. Like, from a performance and engineering perspective, it's just a very well put together car. But I don't know, I'm excited to have something that's not ridiculous, you know what I mean? So we're gonna fast travel back to the garage. Let's see what we can do with her. So this is what we're working with stock. We've got a 404 horsepower 3-liter i6 engine, and I think we're gonna leave it. Like, I like the sound of the stock BMW. I don't think I want to really engine swap. Now, we could come in here and we could upgrade to, like, you know, maybe Pro Plus parts. So let's put a Pro Plus crankshaft on here. We can put a Pro Plus ECU. I'm trying to see what we have in our inventory so we don't have to straight up buy it every time. But yeah, let's do some Pro Plus parts. So it kind of increases the performance a little bit, but it's not going to be absolutely ridiculous out there crazy. I will put the ultimate 15-pound nitrous tank on there. Could put the Pro Racing suspension on there. We've already got Pro brakes and tires, drivetrain, gearbox. I guess we could kind of increase our differential a little bit. I'm gonna say let's put an on-road differential on there. Looks pretty good. But yeah, like I said, I don't want this thing to be too crazy. At 242, I feel like that's a pretty solid spot for us to be in terms of performance. So let's go into customization here. I think this is a 5 out of 10 customization, so not too bad. I guess let's check on our wraps. We're gonna have to go online. Sometimes it disconnects me. I'm not sure why, but let's see what the community's working with. Got a blue and gold look here, kind of a Subaru inspired, in my opinion. Ooh, the gray, the Nardo gray. I think we might have to go Nardo gray, dude. I'm not gonna lie. The teal there looks pretty nice. I mean, the white is, of course, gonna look nice. We've got a crazy color changing purple and green there. We've got black and gold. We've got another Nardo gray, but it has the yellow accents on there. Not bad. I mean, honestly, the carbon fiber and gold looks pretty good, but I'm gonna go Nardo gray. Dude, Nardo gray is one of the most beautiful colors on any vehicle. I like a nice clean look, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take everything off. I guess Speed Hunters up top there we could leave, but I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. Right side, we're gonna take these off. Now let's get into the fun stuff here. So front bumper, what kind of options do we have? I'm hoping we have some good stuff here, because it's a 5 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10 or something. Usually we have some pretty cool things that we can do with those. Don't really like the front bumper options we have. That's a pretty nice splitter right there. I like that. All right, not too bad so far. Nothing too crazy exciting, but looks like we could go carbon fiber on our trim around the grill. I guess I'm down for that. Hood, do we have anything super aggressive we can go with? We can go with that. I might try to add a carbon fiber piece to the hood. I'm definitely going to smoke out the headlights here. That looks pretty solid. And then do we have canards? We do have canards we're going to be able to put on here. Not huge ones, but slight canards there. Man, this thing is going to be very subtle. I can already tell. Now for body kits, we can widen it out a little bit. Okay, I like that. Oh, we can go with the bolt-on look or no bolt-on? I'm going to go no bolts. We didn't have a bolt option in the front, did we? I didn't see any bolt options. Yeah, that's interesting that they would... Oh, yeah, it is. That one right there has bolts. All right, let's go bolt-on look. I do like the bolt-on look. I think at times it's a little bit cheesy, but for something like this, I'm down for it. So we've got the bolt-on look there. And then, ooh, I like that. I like the M performance down there with the carbon fiber. Kind of matches up with the front splitter. All right, looking pretty good so far. For the mirrors, I'm going to keep our stock mirrors. I feel like they look really nice. Tail lights, should we smoke them out? I'm going to go with a medium smoke. Not all the way, but looks pretty good there. Let's see our rear bumper. We only have one option. Yeah, it's got like options, but it doesn't at the same time, if that makes sense. I like the M Performance right there. I think I'm going to go with the M Performance for our diffuser. This thing, I mean, it's kind of stock. It's got a few nice changes to it, but overall, it doesn't really have a ton of options. Shoot, I don't know that I love any of these wings. I mean, I'm going to go with something like that. That looks kind of like something you would have on a Liberty Walk kit. We haven't done too many ducktail looking spoilers. I know they're not everybody's favorite, but I feel like it fits this car pretty well. What do we want to go for exhaust? You guys know ooh, we've got the M Performance tips here. All right, that's pretty nice. I was going to say, you guys know I like to go big, but we're going to go for the quad exhaust there. We could put a sound system in there, not going to do that. Overall, I mean, you know, like I said, we don't really have a ton of options. I feel like we've done pretty well so far, though. I do really like these stock rims. You've got the BMW logo in the center, and then you've also got that nice metallic blue M logo caliper. But I feel like with the vibe that we're going with, we probably want to kind of logo delete a little bit. I feel like that's kind of the direction we're going. Ooh, something like that could be really nice, because it looks stock, but it's not stock. I'm gonna go with something like that. The BBS CCR, yeah, I feel like these look pretty good. And then since we did the custom rims, they still look fairly stock, but they're a little fancier, and we can make them a little bit bigger. I feel like that's solid. Now the question is, what do we want to go for the paint? Is gonna be interesting. I kind of like the black with the gray. I'm gonna apply the black secondary color to all rims. I'm gonna throw these discs with the lines on them. I don't know why. I like the look of that. You guys know I typically throw those on pretty much all of them that we do. We could go with either a black caliper, or we can do an accent color. We could even go with the gray up front here, or we've got the stock blue. I feel like we're trying to get away from color here. I'm gonna go with the black calipers. I feel like we're gonna make this thing, it's just instead of Stormtrooper where it's white and black, we're making a gray and black look, which I feel like is really, really cool. I feel like we have some nice rims for it too. So that's exactly what we're gonna go for here. Let's go ahead and switch up the disc, throw on that Willwood caliper right there. That looks pretty solid. Now, do we want to go for anything crazy on the tires? I feel like that's going to be a kind of cool look, you know, especially with the wide body that we have going on. So I'm going to put those Falcon tires on here. Usually just switch up whatever brand it is. We don't really have a brand loyalty on that. And man, this thing, I mean, I feel like it turned out pretty well. I'm not, like, the exhaust tips look sick. I feel like the white on the inside might be a little out of place, but we're going to keep it just because it's the BMW M Performance, you know, upgraded exhaust. So overall, I feel like this thing turned out pretty well. We could potentially, I'm not sure how to get carbon fiber. If we, let me, I kind of want to try to figure it out. I really want a carbon fiber hood and roof, and I feel like that would take this thing to the next level. I just don't know how to get carbon fiber, because there's either a no material or there's a metal material, and that's all you have. I don't see that you can actually do carbon fiber, which I'm a little bit concerned of. Ooh, wait, is that carbon fiber? That's just kind of like lines. What if I added something like this and we changed the color to black? Confirm it. And then we could add, that's kind of carbon fiber, but we can't change the color. So that's the color we're working with. Do we like that? I mean, it's kind of a bootleg carbon fiber. It doesn't really look great. I'm looking for a darker carbon fiber. We can either have it like that, or we can just delete that and have it in black. The black is kind of the look I was going for. There's so many, I can't believe there's not like a straight up carbon fiber option. The other thing we could do is we could make the entire car carbon fiber and then put Nardo gray wraps around the parts we don't want carbon fiber, but I'm not gonna do that. I say let's just make the top black and call it a day. I'm gonna give her some red nitrous. I feel like that's gonna be kind of cool coming from a black and gray car. Tire smoke I'm not gonna mess with. Underglow, I mean, we could do some red underglow. That might look kind of nice. I mean, it already sounds pretty good. I'm gonna say a little more aggressiveness. Definitely make it raw on the overrun. A little bit more resonance. All right, that sounds pretty good to me. I feel like she looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty simple. There weren't as many customization options as a lot of the other vehicles in this game, and we didn't really go too hard with colors and crazy stuff, but I feel like overall it's a good, well put together look. I feel like we did a good job, and like I said, I'm excited for something that's not going to completely blow the doors off of everything. Obviously, she's not going to be dominating the police or dominating high profile races, but she's going to be fun to drive. We're going to have a good time with her, and I'm excited about it. So without further ado, let's get her on the road. We almost forgot to customize the license plate, but I got it, baby, and no signal, because BMW drivers don't typically use their turn signal. They just kind of do whatever they want on the road and hope that you don't get in the way. So here we go, guys. I'm pretty excited for this. You know, like I said, it's going to be fun using a vehicle that isn't cream of the crop, level 400, absolute engine swap craziness, and that's for a couple of reasons. So number one is in our races, we're going to be able to do different types of races. Like this race coming up right here, Scorpion, we haven't done this thing in forever. The last time we did this race was probably back in like the main campaign when we were like, that's all we had was a level 240 car. So like these level 240 races and 300 races and stuff like that, like we don't typically do those anymore because our cars are so high up leveled, it just wouldn't even be close. So it's gonna be nice to you know, check out some tracks that we haven't done in a while. We've got some different types of competition. When's the last time you saw an Infiniti or a Mustang in some of our races? You know what I mean? So it's just going to be a bit of a change of pace. Definitely not going to be as fast. We're going to have more time to react. It's going to be more about going around the corners and looking good doing it rather than going around the corners and just trying to hang on for dear life because we're screaming through there at 250 miles an hour. So I feel like it's going to be a fun little change of pace. You guys will have to let me know. I mean, obviously most cars in this game are going to go for like super high level, lots of, oh shoot, this was not a good place to use it, Trev. Not a good place to use it, but we made it out okay. But yeah, most cars in this game we're going to try to max out, especially the supercars and stuff, but occasionally I think something like this might be a little bit nice. Dude, we're actually having a hard time catching up to first place here. He's looking pretty solid. We've got 3 laps. I think I'm going to hit my nitrous on this back straight on lap number 3 once we regain it. Oh, shoot, we're catching him now. So, yeah, this is nice that we're actually having to race. And it's not all about us blowing ahead of the competition. You know what I mean? Woo! What's up, buddy? Getting really close to you, B. Just got my nitrous. I got 15 pounds in the back. Ready to blow my load as soon as we get a chance. Woo! I think we're going to get around him in time anyway. Let's go. Good stuff. So we're going to come around this corner, and we're going to blow it. Let's go, baby. See ya. Got to be careful, though. Don't want to go too fast here. Woo! We're good. I just wanted to make sure we didn't go sliding off into the water or something there. I was playing that safe. So we've got one more little corner here. And let's see if we can finish this thing out, baby. Actually, there's a second corner. Second corner right here. There it is. All right, so nice win on a track that we haven't raced on in forever. I'm happy with that. Tornado. Here we go. This is another one that I do not believe we have done in a long time. So let's see what kind of magic we can make here. Just going to try to take the inside. This should be a pretty quick race, I would imagine. Looking pretty good so far. We don't really have a straight that we're going to be able to use our nitrous on, so we're just going to kind of have to hope for the best, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and use it right here. Woo! Try to catch up to these fools. Problem is we're going to have to brake before we head into this corner. Don't want to go too hard. First place is pretty solidly up there. I'm hoping to be able to catch him. Dude, this is sick. I honestly like being a little bit slower and having a bit more control. Whew. We're okay. I say as we go off the map. But I like being slower and having control over the corners. It's not like typically we're just using our e-brake and going as fast as possible and then slamming on the brakes. This, I feel like there's just a little more finesse to it because you actually have time to react. We are already nearing the end of this race. Woo! Dude, see, that was a sexy entry. That was a great race right there. That was, oh man, I love it. I love it. We're not really making all that much money, but I'm enjoying it. We're going to switch over to a couple of nighttime races here, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous. Like, I remember back in the day, back when we were on the come up, back before we had fast cars that could actually pull away from the cops. The cops in this game are ruthless if you're anything under a level like 350. Like, it's rough. They absolutely destroy you. If you don't have the speed to be able to pull away from them, you're just kind of bait. Like, there's nothing you can do. So I was just gonna say, hopefully the cops don't end up finding us in this race, but looks like our very first race we've already been picked up. I think we're a little under leveled, or we might be right at the level for this race, so it should be fairly difficult. And if we have some cop presence, that's gonna make things 10 times worse. Shoot, just ran right into that guy. That's my bad. I was looking behind us, not paying attention, but we're gonna be okay. Almost got our nitrous back. This is going to be a 3-lap race, and we've got a lot of straights. So if we're able to put some work in with this 15-pound tank of nitrous, I think we may end up being okay. Hopefully we can get it done. Looks like we're doing all right so far. Should be able to pull away from this guy here. We actually were able to lose the cop there. Now keep in mind we are on a heat level 1 though, so that's not really saying all that much. Still a lot to be desired here, but here we go. Nice little straight. Let's get this thing up. What's our top speed gonna be? Getting up there towards 180s. Not bad. I mean, could be much better, but not bad. We aren't even really pulling ahead of the competition is the problem. But I kind of like that. I think we're gonna do more of these where we upgrade a little bit, but not a lot. We don't need to dump like $500,000 into every car that we customize. Whew. Close call there, but we're okay. Second place is still pretty close to us, but overall we're looking pretty good. We could hit that gas station, but we're already about to regen our nitrous, so I don't think there's really a point in that. I like that you get to choose which direction you want to go through that section. I think we may have just taken the shortcut. That's pretty solid. Yeah, we're looking like we're going to dominate this one. All right, sounds good to me. I mean, you love to see this, but I've got a feeling once we get up towards like heat level 2 and 3, that's when things are going to become a problem. Shoot. I was going to say we got to slow down to make sure that the cops up here chasing the last place guy don't grab us, but unfortunately we ran right into that guy anyway. I'm going to have to get out of here as fast as we can.
Watch yourself out there. I hear the cops are ramping it up.
Don't worry. I've handled this before. In fact, I've handled much worse. We're already escaping, not bad. I'm thinking, shoot. They're kind of on us. We keep almost escaping and then they catch back up.
The drivers managed to break line of sight.
Come on, baby. Dude, this is ridiculous. I'm telling you, man, they don't really give in here. I'm trying to get out of Dodge. It's not working. They're starting to catch up. Shoot. All right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit a 90 here. Come around through this way, and we've got our nitrous. Goodbye. Sayonara. Hopefully we're going to be able to lose them. I really want to go do one more race, but we can't start a race until we lose these cops, and they're already back. Dude, this is this is going to be a problem. See, this is a real cop race. This is we're going to have to use some jumps. I think, yeah, there's a jump over here. I'm going to set a direction to this. We're going to go one more block up though. Or a couple more blocks up. Whew. We're okay. We don't have the speed to just pull away from these guys. We have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is kind of exciting. Whew. Here we go. Pretty sure we're going to be able to get away from them here. Nice. There it is. Okay. Let's go find our way to a race. Top thrill, we just did that one. I think this will work. Voyager. We're going to go do Voyager real quick. Man, I'm telling you, like that was a measly level 2 cop. Like that's what we had to worry about there. There's going to be a lot more of that coming our way. This is probably not our best nitrous use ever, but I guess it's going to get us up into a first place spot right off the bat. All right. Right back into the belly of the beast, man. At least we have a jump here. We should be able to lose these cops on the jump.
Now let's end it the correct way.
Pretty sure. Nope. He sent it. It slows him down a bit though, so we can hopefully make this work. Don't go in the water, please, Trev. Yeah, we're escaping. Dude, this makes me really appreciate our Lambos and our Ferraris and stuff like that. Like, dealing with these guys on an equal level is not fun. Gonna come in through here. We're gonna have another guy, but we're gonna have a straight. Goodbye. Woo! That should hopefully lose him. Just about. That's water right there. We almost went down into it. We're gonna be okay, Trev. Oh my goodness, there's another cop here in front of us. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. We're gonna beat a level 3 here in a second. Yep, that's level 3. So
Scanners blowing up here. Someone's on a mission to piss off the cops.
they're gonna be even more upset. It's funny because usually she doesn't call into us when we're in the higher profile cars. Like we're on Heat 3 and it's just like a normal night out. So I guess she realizes that we're in deeper-ish than normal here. Come on, baby. Woo! Okay. Got a blast! Jimmy Neutron. On our final lap, but we're trying to lose the cops is honestly the most important thing. We may have lost him. We may have lost him, boys. Oh, shoot. How did they get back on us? I guess he saw us through the alley or something? Oh, this might be good, fellas. We're looking okay. I'm drifting around here. Keep them out of the line of sight, and we're good to go. That whole section over there to our right is all cops. Woo! We made it. Oh, there's another cop right here in front of us, right next to the finish line. Are you kidding me? This is outrageous, man. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over this way again. We're gonna hit that jump. We're gonna do the exact same thing we did last time, and if we lose these guys, we are seriously gonna go back to the garage because it's not looking good for us. Here we go. I don't know if they can make these jumps. I don't think they can. Yeah, we lost him.
I want that driver found. No excuses.
Now we're gonna have to get across town over to our garage without anybody noticing us, and it might be doable. Looks like these guys are pretty split up, so I'm gonna cut across this way. Yeah, we're good, man. We made it. Holy cow. All right, so that was kind of fun. Something a little bit different. Something, it's not more challenging, it's just a different type of challenge. Rather than just trying to keep the car alive and not running into things, we actually had to try to use our head and get away from the cops and stuff. That was a bit premature on that turn there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want some more episodes where we don't necessarily upgrade them all the way. Like I said, most cars we probably will, but every now and then I feel like it'd be fun to
Sometimes it's easy.
mix it up.
Sometimes
So
it's tough.
drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.